Hello and welcome to Tuesday at Summer Lemmings Live. Thank you for joining us for another action-packed programme. A reminder that live stream viewers can get involved during the show using the chat box, and please do keep your pictures and messages coming into us at summer@lemmingsholidays.co.uk. We enjoy reading each and every one of them. Steve and Margaret and Jordan have already said hi on the chat box. Hi to you guys. Now, Kay, what have we got coming up on today's show?
We have another amazing show for you today. We have Melissa back after last night's Leaders Challenge to take us through some baking. Steve is back, is going to be talking about Gideon, who really trusted God and took things one step at a time. And we've also got more Super Quiz and more Aussie. We're ready. You're ready. Let's go.
Makes no difference anyway, 'cause this is what the Bible says. Man looks on the outside, but God looks on the heart. Man looks on the outside, but God looks on the heart. Man looks on the outside, but God looks on the heart. Man looks on the outside, but God looks on the heart. So if you're scared you can't go on, ask God to come and make you strong. Doesn't matter how you feel, it's what's inside that counts for real. Man looks on the outside, but God looks on the heart. Man looks on the outside, but God looks on the heart. Man looks on the outside, but God looks on the heart. Man looks on the outside, but God looks on the heart. Okay, so what I need you to do is I'm going to say man looks on the outside and you guys say but God looks on the heart. Okay, so man looks on the outside but God looks on the heart. Man looks on the outside but God looks on the heart. Can't hear you. Man looks on the outside but God looks on the heart. Man looks on the outside but God looks on the heart. Man looks on the outside but God looks on the heart. Man looks on the outside but God looks on the heart. Man looks on the outside but God looks on the heart. Man looks on the outside but God looks on the heart.
Oh, I can't wait for today. I think I'll sing a song while I'm waiting. Pizza Hut. I'm making brownie and a Pizza Hut. I'm making brownie. Oh, I'm making brownie today. I can't wait. It's my favourite. Tom's a bit useless in the kitchen. Can't even make a sandwich. So I've phoned someone to come and help. I've had the brownies she's made before, so I think she can help me. Oh, here she comes.
Hi, Ozzy.
Hi, Sarah.
How are you?
Oh, it's lovely to see you.
It's lovely to see you too. Are we baking today?
Yeah.
Well, I've only come to supervise. The
Oh.
best way for you to learn is to try it yourself.
Really?
Get support when you need it.
Oh, okay. But Sarah, I called you to help me because Tom can't cook. Can't bake. I don't think he even knows how to boil a kettle.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I thought Tom brought gingerbread to Lemmings before. It was delicious.
Well, anyway, Sarah, I think he just pretends it's his mum that really does the baking. Anyway, Sarah, this is about me and me making brownie and you helping me.
Okay, well, have you washed your hands?
It's a bit difficult. Can you help me? There's a cloth on that. There, just a cloth down there. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Sarah. Ah, good. That's much better.
Have you got all your ingredients?
Can you help me? I think they're in the kitchen. I think you'll have to get all those.
Well, as I said, I thought I would watch. I know you want to learn, but you need to try. A recipe's great.
Oh.
You have instructions, and all you have to do is
Instructions?
follow step by step.
Oh, step by instructions. Oh, so step by step. Oh, Sarah, you're so sensible. I wish I could talk to you every day instead of Tom. I bet your kids love you helping them every day. I bet they don't complain when you're around. And what's your husband's name?
Mohan.
Oh yes, Mohan.
Mohan.
Mohan. I can't get it, Sarah. Mohan.
Do you know, have fun baking, Ozzy. I'm going to have to go
okay.
now.
You're going?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'll see you later.
Okay, all right. Oh, well, Sarah helped. She's given me my step-by-step recipe. I tell you what, I bet mine's going to be better than Tom's. I think even Tom's mum's. Whoever's going to make that. See you.
Hi everyone. I'm just hiding in my shed at the moment. I don't want to be discovered, and I'm just a little bit scared. So I'm going to have to do my talk tonight from my shed. So let's just recap in terms of where we've been this week. On Saturday, we thought about Noah, and we thought about that impossible task that God gave him to do, to build that big boat in the middle of nowhere and to fill it with his family and with all those animals. And God gave him the hero power of perseverance to get that task done. And then on Sunday we thought about David, the teenage shepherd boy, who God asked him to become king, and David volunteered to go and fight Goliath the giant. And so his brothers and his attendants tried to put all of the armour on him and give him a spear and a sword, but God said to David, just be yourself, use your shepherding skills, but I will give you my strength and I will be with you. And David defeated Goliath. And then yesterday we thought about Esther, the young Jewish girl who was an orphan, who found herself queen to King Xerxes. But the king had given a decree to actually say that all of the Jewish people should be killed. But God gave Esther that power of courage, and we thought about that represented by this apple. Oh, hold on a sec. Come on in and just shut the door. Quick, I'm hiding. Just shut the door. Okay, sorry.
Behold, great and mighty Summer Lemmings Live, leader of children's holidays. I come with an important message. You are requested to dream big. Dream about the super summer lemmings of the future. Are you up for the challenge?
Okay, well, thanks very much. And someone's just kind of come in and given me this challenge, and they've said, we want you as the leader of lemmings to dream big about lemmings for next year. And I think in the darkness, he might have got me mixed up with Tim here, because I've got a mop in my shed here. But anyway, let me think about dreaming big for lemmings. Well, what would I want to do? I would want to take lemmings global. And I think we could have a Lemmings TV station, TV channel that would stream Lemmings content all over the place. And then I think maybe we could lay down some Lemmings tracks. We could have Abby and the band and you guys singing, and we could get music into the charts. Wouldn't that be fantastic? And but maybe what we should do is we should have Lemmings every week of the year. Wouldn't that be fantastic? And then maybe when we go back to the site in Suffolk next summer, then we should have more leaders challenges, definitely more leaders challenges, more leaders looking embarrassed and feeling foolish. We should have more Aussie, definitely more Aussie, more seconds and more thirds of food, absolutely every meal time. I'm thinking big. And one thing I really especially would hope for is that the cooks' jokes begin to get a little bit funny. because at the moment they're not really hitting the mark, are they? But dreaming big is really exciting. But as I now think about it, I'm not holiday leader Kay or I'm not holiday leader Tim, and I don't feel that I've got the skills or the experience to do that sort of thing, and I don't think I've got a plan to do that. But that leads me on to the guy that we're going to talk about tonight. His name was Gideon. Now Gideon was a bit of a nobody. He was from a tiny tribe, one of the Jewish tribes, so he was from the same Jewish tribes as Esther and David, and they were being oppressed by other armies and other people groups, and but there was nothing special about Gideon. He was a bit of a nobody and just was kind of down on his luck, really. And as we join the story, a little bit like me, he was hiding out in a wine press, hiding out because he felt threatened, he felt bullied, he felt scared because of these other armies that were trying to overthrow the Jewish people. And as he was in that wine press, an angel of the Lord appeared to him. And this angel said, "The Lord is with you, mighty warrior." Now Gideon would have scratched his head and gone, firstly, if the Lord's with me, why do I feel threatened? Why am I hiding in this wine press? Why are my people being bullied and persecuted? And secondly, I'm not a mighty warrior. And this angel of the Lord has said, I want you to save the Jewish people. I want you to defeat the Midianites. And Gideon's going, you've got this all wrong. I'm Gideon. I'm not a mighty warrior. But then the angel of the Lord said, the Lord is giving you his strength. He's giving you his power to go and do this. So Gideon's going, I just don't feel very confident. I need to be sure. And I wonder whether this would help. Not a padlock to hold him back, but a padlock is something that it's tough. And when you secure something with a padlock, you know you can trust it. It does a job and you can rely on it. And what Gideon did was he said, Lord, I'm really not sure, because I'm little old Gideon and you've asked me to go and do this massive thing about lead this army to go and defeat the Midianites. Could I just test it? And so my test is, I'm going to put my coat on the floor tonight, and if when I come back in the morning, my coat is wet with dew, and all of the ground around it is dry, then I'll know that's a sign. I'll know that's a sign from you. So if that's a deal, okay, thanks very much. So Gideon goes to bed, gets up the next morning, rushes out. What does he find? His coat is soaking, and all of the ground around his coat is dry. God had done what he'd asked for. And he's going, do you know, I just don't feel confident yet. I'm really sorry, Lord, but do you mind if I just have another little test? And so he said, this time I'm going to take my coat and I'm going to put it on the floor. But this time, could you make my coat dry and all of the grass and all of the ground wet with dew? And so Gideon puts his coat down, goes to bed, gets up the next morning, rushes back out. And what does he find? His coat is dry and all of the ground is covered and is wet with dew. So the Lord says to Gideon, I want you to go. And I want you to go in my strength. Trust me, like this padlock, trust me, go in my strength. So early the next morning, Gideon gets up and he goes and he starts calling together a mighty army to go and defeat the Midianites. He gathers together 32,000 fighting men, and then they set off to go and find where the Midianites are camped. And I'll tell you the rest of the story when I come back later.
Welcome back, everyone, to today's super quiz. It's a brilliant one today. As you know, it's all about colours. We're joined by a very special guest, and they're back for the answers. Welcome back, Fraser. How you doing?
Hi, everyone. Hi. Yeah, I'm doing well.
Good, good. Thanks for coming back and joining me.
Of course, yeah. It's a good quiz.
It was a brilliant quiz, wasn't it, actually? Very different to normal that we have, but I loved it.
Mm.
And of course, it matched my hat. The theme matched my hat. I mean,
Yes.
it was almost like it was planned, hey?
Almost as if it was.
Almost. It's funny how this works out in the super quiz.
Very funny, yeah.
Anyway, the people are here for the answers, so
They are, yeah.
I'll delay things and let's get straight in.
Let's go for it. So the first question was, what colour is an Oscar? And the answer to that question is gold. Of course, an Oscar is gold. You've seen all those people, you know, doing their speeches with handing their gold Oscars.
Have you ever won an Oscar, Fraser?
I haven't, no,
Oh.
no. I wonder if they're made of solid gold, do you think?
I reckon, yeah. Full gold.
Definitely.
Rumour has it, Lemmings Live might be up for an Oscar next year. I've just heard a
really?
rumour, but it's just a rumour. Anyway, we don't want to spill too much beans, do we? Spill the beans on that, but
No.
let's move on. Question 2 was, what colour is the background of the McDonald's logo? So the background, what colour was it? And the answer is red.
It's red, isn't it?
So yellow is the M, I think, and then
Yeah, the M is yellow, because I remember it always looks like they're French fries, you see. It's like
Oh.
made of their French fries.
is that what it's for? Do you think? And then the
I don't know,
red
maybe.
is the fry packet, you know, the chip packet.
The red, yeah.
Oh, we might have.
Maybe.
thought about it.
We could design the McDonald's logo.
We could indeed. Anyway, move us on, Fraser, to number 3.
Yes, so question 3 was, a magpie's feathers are what 2 colours? So we wanted 2 answers for this, and the answers are black and white.
Nice. If you
Yeah.
put white and black, we'll give you it as well. It's the same thing.
Same thing, yeah.
So well done. But you have to get both of them to get the point, isn't that right, Fraser?
Both of them to get the point, yeah.
Perfect. Right, I'll move us on. Number 4.
Mhm.
What is the name of the house where the President of the US lives? So the name of the house. And of course, the answer is the White House.
Yes.
So if you put
If you just
white,
put white,
yeah,
that's the answer, yeah.
or White House, we'll give it to you as well. We're feeling so generous on the super quiz today.
No.
We absolutely love it. Yeah, move us on, Fraser.
Right, I'll go with the next question. So question 5, name the 3 colours of the British flag.
Oh.
Now this one was a bit of a tricky one.
It was, but you've got to get it, surely. Come on,
The
everyone.
answer is red, white and blue. So it's red, white and blue.
So remember, if you had to get all 3 of them to get the point.
Yeah, all 3 colours.
All 3 colours for the point.
Do you want to move us on to the next question
I
then, Matt?
certainly will. Number
Mhm.
6. We're getting through these. What colour is Belle's dress from the original Disney cartoon Beauty and the Beast? So the original one, back in day. And
Definitely, yeah.
answer is yellow. That classic yellow dress for Belle.
Classic yellow.
Rumour
gowns,
has it, right? Matt Monaghan has the Belle dress and wears it sometimes.
Yeah. I think I've seen him in it once.
Yeah. Rumour has it. So next time you see Matt Monaghan, Matt, if it's true or false, comment. We want to see that comment.
Yeah.
If it's true or not.
Throw it down in the comments.
Exactly.
What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Matt wears a yellow dress?
I reckon. Definitely. I reckon he wore it to his prom, maybe. You never know. Could have worn it to his prom.
Yes, probably, yeah.
So, anyway, moves on number 7, Fraser.
Cool. So question 7 was, what is the name of one Friday a year where there's always like a massive sale?
We like this day, don't we?
Yeah, it is, of course, Black Friday.
Black Friday. So if you put black or Black Friday, we'll give you the point. Again, we're generous.
Yeah.
We're generous.
We're generous here on the Super Quiz.
But I'm looking forward to picking up a couple of deals on Black Friday. Is it, when roughly is it in the year, Fraser? I can't remember. It's like November
I think
time.
it's like November, October,
Yeah.
kind of around then, yeah.
So it's coming up pretty soon, to be fair, everyone. So save your pocket money, see what you can get. Anyway, number 8. Oh, this is the one where we had a bit of fun. What is the name of a very pale shade of brown? And I said light brown, but
Wasn't light brown.
the answer is, of course, beige.
Beige, yeah.
Beige. Not
It's
light.
a nice colour. Nice colour.
Classic colour. Move us on, Fraser. The penultimate question.
Yeah, so-
Asked.
So we're already on question 9, which is, what is the main colour of the Lemmings logo? So that's the one that is under the word lemmings. And the answer is, of course, the colour blue.
Colour blue.
Yeah.
We're looking at people like Jordan, Dave Martin. If you've got that wrong, I think you're going to have to do some
Disappointment.
revision on the Lemmings brand. That's all I'm saying. And the directors might not be too happy with that. But, if you've got it right or wrong, Dave and Jordan, let us know in the comments below. God, it rhymes, doesn't it? Anyway, the last question.
Yes.
Number 10, which we said was the hardest one, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, I think it's very tricky. Not a lot of people know this.
Hard one. So the question was, what colour are zebra stripes for the first 6 months of their life? Now, a little hint, we said it was one colour, so not the normal black.
Yes.
It's one colour. And the answer to the hardest question was brown. Who would have
Yeah, their stripes are brown.
That's crazy. So they're literally, when they're born, they just look like a horse.
Basically, they're like a horse, and then like their hair, I guess, turns black.
Wow. Because isn't that similar to a polar bear? Their fur isn't white, or their hairs aren't white. It's their skin, or I can't remember. It's something like that.
Yeah, I think it's like the pigment or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
weird. But that's for another quiz. We'll have to save that polar bear.
Yes.
We'll have to save it for another quiz.
Next time we have a colour-themed super quiz, we'll definitely throw in a
polar bear question right in there. So people who are on Lemmings Live, you've already kind of got ahead of the game with that question when it eventually comes up. But yeah, that was today's quiz. Super quiz for that matter, all on colours. Thanks for joining us, Fraser. It was brilliant having you on.
Oh, I've loved being here. It's great.
Hopefully you'll join us for another super quiz in the future. I'm sure you will. And we'll catch everyone tomorrow for the next quiz. Don't forget to comment your scores and answers below. Same for leaders, favourite colours.
I'd love to see how everyone does.
Exactly. I'm thinking people should get 7. That's kind of the benchmark, honestly.
Yeah.
7 out of 10. If you're hitting that, thumbs up from me. Any harder than that, double thumbs up. I can't do a triple, but I could do, I don't know, high fives.
Yeah.
Fist pumps, all that vibe. But yeah, comment below, and we'll see you all tomorrow for the next quiz.
See you tomorrow for the quiz.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Jesus is our Savior, His love will never end. All around the world, something's going on about Jesus' love. It's amazing. He loves us all so much, with His love so strong. No one else can love us more. It's amazing. Different in many different ways. No matter where we come from, God loves us the same. None of us is perfect, so He forgives our sins. Jesus is our Savior, His love will never end. All around the world, something's going on about Jesus' love. It's amazing. He loves us all so much, with His love so strong. No one else can love us more. It's amazing. Jesus' love is one of a kind. He loves us so much, we're always in His mind. Jesus' love is one of a kind. He loves us so much, we're always in His mind. Jesus' love is one of a kind. He loves us so much, we're always in his mind. Jesus' love is one of a kind. He loves us so much, we're always in his mind. All around the world, something's going on about Jesus' love. It's amazing. He loves us all so much, with his love so strong. No one else can love us more. It's amazing. All around the world, something's going on about Jesus' love. It's amazing. He loves us all so much, with his love so strong. No one else can love us more. It's amazing. No one else can love us more. It's amazing. No one else can love us more. It's amazing.
Hi everyone, it's Melissa here. I hope you're all doing really well and enjoying Lemons Live so far. We're going to do a bit of baking now, and we're going to be making some Oreo cakes. Very exciting. So don't worry, I'm going to show you everything to do, and I'm going to show you everything you need. So we'll just jump straight in and we'll get started. So before we start mixing the ingredients or anything, you want to turn the oven on just to heat it up a bit, and you want it on 180 degrees. So what you're going to need is 175 grams of flour, then you're going to need 160 grams of caster sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 50 grams of cocoa powder, need 2 large eggs I'd say, 150 ml of milk, and 80 grams of butter, but it needs to be melted before, so just do that in the microwave for about a minute. And then you need 12 Oreos, and you need 12 squares of white chocolate, because the recipe makes 12 cakes. So that's all the ingredients you need, and then the equipment you need is just a bowl, a big baking bowl, with a spoon, ideally a wooden spoon, and then you need a baking tray with cupcake holders in it. So to start with, you're going to mix together the dry ingredients, which include your flour, sugar, cocoa powder and the baking powder, and you're just going to mix it all in so it's all combined and so that there are no lumps left. Next, you're going to add your melted butter and the 2 eggs and your milk to the dry ingredients, and you're going to mix it all in and just keep stirring it until it's all combined. Now you just want to get some kitchen towel paper and some butter to grease the tray before putting the mixture in. You're going to place each Oreo in each slot so that you've got 12 Oreos in 12 slots. Scoop some of the mixture in just to cover the Oreo, and then once you've done that, you're going to place a bit of white chocolate on top of the mixture, and then you're going to put more mixture on top of the white chocolate. And that's how you make Oreo cakes, everyone. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of Lemmings Live, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!
Gideon! Gideon! Gideon, the Lord shouted. And Gideon said, "What, Lord?" And the Lord said to him, "We've got too many men." And Gideon said, You're joking. Have you seen the size of the Midianites? Have you seen the size of their army? How can I have too many men? And the Lord said to Midian, I want you to trust me. I want you to put your trust in me. And what the Lord said to Gideon was, I want you to stop the men and I want you to ask all of the men, if anyone is terrified about what we're about to do, then go home. And Gideon thought, this feels like a crazy plan, but he trusted in what God said. He went to his army and he said, if any of you guys are terrified, then you can go home. People filed past. Out of the 32,000, 22,000 fighting men went home. So Gideon started with 32,000, he now had 10,000 men. And the Lord said, right, let's carry on. So Gideon carried on, and they were making their way to where the Midianites were camped. Gideon! 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 What is it now, Lord? You've still got too many men. And Gideon thought, we started with 32,000, I've now only got 10,000 men. This is just mad. Have you seen the size of the Midianites and the big and strong? And the Lord said, there's a river down there. Take the men down to have a drink and look at how they drink. There'll be some that cup the water from the river, and there'll be others that take their mouths down and they'll lap it straight out of the river. And the Lord said, those that cup it in their hands can stay with you. And those that lap straight from the river, then they're to go home. So Gideon asked the guys to go down to the river, and they drank. And Gideon counted 300 men that cupped the water and raised it to their mouths. The Lord said, 300 men. So from 32,000 down to 10,000 to 300 men? Gideon, he must have thought that this was just mad. But just like the padlock, the Lord said to Gideon, I want you to trust me. Trust me that I will not let you down. I won't leave you. Trust my strength, i.e. the Lord's strength, not in your own strength. Trust me, not in the strength of 32,000 fighting men. So Moses and the 300 men, they found where the Midianites were camped in a valley, and they surrounded the top of the valley, and at night the 300 men, they had torches and they had trumpets. And on Gideon's command, he shouted and they charged down into this valley, blowing their trumpets, waving their torches. Now the Midianites were asleep and they woke up, and they were so confused, there was chaos, so confused that they kept fighting each other. And they were so frightened and disorientated that they ran off and they scarpered. And Gideon and his men chased them and killed them. Gideon had defeated the Midianites with 300 men. But more importantly, Gideon had defeated the Midianites with God's power. He had trusted God and his power. He didn't let him down. Gideon had achieved the impossible. But with God, we can achieve the impossible. I wonder if God said to you today, trust me. I wonder what your reaction would be. Maybe you'd say, nah, you're all right. I think I'll muddle through myself. I'll try, but I think I can manage it on my own. Or would you say, do you know, Lord, there are times when actually I feel I really need help. There are times when I really need some support. So I would really love your help. I'd love to be able to trust you. There are situations that are bigger than me. There are times when I'm scared or I just don't know what to do. So let me encourage you to reach out today and to say to God, I trust you because you're reliable. And I know from my experience and from experience of other Christians that when we reach out to God, he does respond to us. When we ask him, he listens and he responds. When we put our trust in God, things happen. Amazing things happen. Gideon trusted in God. Like this padlock, it was dependable. It was going to come through for him. And God offers us that same hero power of trust in him. And can you imagine for yourself, if you put your trust in Jesus, some of the crazy things that God may ask you to do? How exciting would that be?
Hello everyone, welcome to the next Leaders Challenge. I'm so excited for this one. It's a cracking Leaders Challenge tonight. Let's just get straight into it and find out who the first leader is for tonight's challenge. Here we go. Oh, it's Jordan! No way! It is Jordan. How do you feel?
Oh, I'm so nervous.
I would be too. Have you ever done one before?
Yeah, I did one a couple of years ago. I got it off last year.
Okay. So you're kind of due one probably. Definitely, yeah. You definitely due one, 100%.
Maybe.
Are you feeling a bit nervous or are you pumped for it or?
I'm nervous, but I'm going to win.
Whoa, that is a big statement. And I think let's just find out who you're against then. With that statement, finishing off your intro, let's find out who you're up against. Oh, and it's Tom Burgess. No way. How'd you feel, Tom?
I feel absolutely gutted.
Gutted.
Yeah.
I would be gutted too.
Oh dear.
You're up against Jordan. Does that make you feel happy? You know, it might be a bit easier, or are you thinking that's a tough opponent?
I've never been against Jordan before, but I feel like it's going to be a bit easy this time.
Oh, the trash talk from both corners here. I love it. Well, you're probably wondering what the challenge is today. So I'll just let you know what it is. We're going to do like a scavenger hunt style challenge. So it's going to be best out of 3. What I'll do is I'll hold up an item and say what it is, and then you're going to have to run off around your house to try and grab that item and come back first. You don't take your cameras with you. They will stay here. So we're not going to see you for however long it takes you to go and grab this item and come back. And whoever brings it back first gets the point. And it's obviously best out of 3, so whoever gets 2 first is the winner. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Amazing. So, are you ready for the first item?
Good luck, Tom.
Oh, I love that. He's got in there, oh, nice, good luck, Tom, good luck. And he's ready. So, the first item is... So, you don't have to wait for me to say go. As soon as I hold it up and say it, you can just run off. You ready?
Oh. Yeah.
First item is a tea towel. Off they go! How exciting. I'm buzzing for this one. Who is my money on? I really don't know.
I got one.
Oh my gosh! What? That was insane. 1-0 to Tom.
Where was your tea towel?
That was so fast. I didn't think it was going to take you that quick. That is amazing.
Almost fell up the stairs.
So that's 1-0 to Tom. Are you ready for the next item?
Yes.
Do you need a moment to get your breath back, or are you happy just to go?
Just go.
Just go. Okay, next item is shampoo. Oh, they're up. I'm really hoping Jordan gets this one just so we can go to the third item because I'm very excited. Oh, yes, Jordan with the win. Literally half a second. Oh, my gosh. Okay, now the third item, you might have to be a bit more careful with.
Oh, no.
Okay, are you ready? A glass of milk.
Oh,
The faces of those two when they saw a glass of milk. I'm really scared for this one. So I've got to go to their kitchen, glass, pour the milk, run back. This is scenes. I'm very excited for this one. I'm looking at both. Oh! It is Tom! What a performance!
I'm exhausted.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, I'm gonna join you actually. Cheers, Tom.
Cheers. Lucky Jordan.
I dropped the mayonnaise and it
Oh! No!
And I've just wrapped it all around the house.
That's commitment.
Oh, well done for the effort and commitment. But yeah, Tom, well done. Cheers again.
Yay.
Got our milk on the go. Commiserations, Jordan. Good effort. It went down to the wire, but you did lose. Now, I didn't tell you, there is a little forfeit. Obviously, normally you have to wear a costume for the next day, but we can't do that this year. So your forfeit, you're going to have to go outside into your garden, shout, "I lost the Leaders Challenge," and get a lovely bucket of water tipped on you. But you have to shout it nice and loud so the whole world can hear you.
Okay.
So, have fun. If you want to head off and do that now, we'll see you in a minute. So yeah, go and get ready for your forfeit.
I'm going to take my milk.
Yeah, take your milk and wash your foot. Hey, you can wash your foot with your water, can't you?
I lost the Leaders Challenge.
Oh, thanks, Jordan. That was a brilliant forfeit. Thanks for doing that.
You're welcome.
Virtual round of applause. You obviously lost to the greater opponent in Tom. What performance to be fair, from both of you, to be fair. It was very, very close. I'm glad it went to all three. But thank you both for joining us on the Leaders Challenge. It's been great watching. And yeah, we'll see you all soon. And come back tomorrow for the next Leaders Challenge.
Yeah, can't wait.
See you, everyone.
Some of us are big and tall, some of us are very small. Some of us like pink and some like blue. Some of us like reading books, some of us like feeding ducks. That's because we're different, me and you. But God loves everyone He's made. But God loves each of us in a special way. That's you and 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 you. God loves you. God loves you. That's you and 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 you. We're part of the big family of God. Some of us have curly hair, some of us have specs to wear. All of us have different families. Some of us are very loud, some of us don't make a sound. That's because we're different, you and me. But God loves everyone He's made. And God loves each of us in a special way. That's you and 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 you.
Another terrific show. I loved hearing the story of Gideon and that Leaders Challenge. I think Jordan might be spending the rest of the evening cleaning mayonnaise off the stairs. Thank you to everyone for joining us, and a big shout out to everyone who got involved during the show using the chat box. That's Lauren and Ben, Orion and Jola we saw there, Nathan and Kai, Ethan and Maddie, and to everyone else, thank you so much for sending in your messages.
We can't wait to see you all again tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Steve is back, and tomorrow night we're hearing about Moses and how God can help us reset when we mess up. We've got more craft, more Aussie, and of course more songs and more Leaders Challenge. See you all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.